The length of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is 126 minutes. That's almost 20% shorter than the average MCU big-time film. With the film promising numerous versions of characters, a deep dive into the MCU's multiverse, and universe-altering results, how can all of that be given the attention it deserves in maybe 30 minutes? Well, there are a couple of elements about this film in particular that make the shorter runtime not only make sense, but also lead to the film being better for it. The director has a significant impact on this. A couple of important characters that have been active in the MCU, not just since Doctor Strange in 2016, but in a number of recent films as well. And, arguably, no movie in MCU history has received as much attention in the year preceding it as Multiverse of Madness. So, let's look at why Multiverse of Madness' short runtime should not be a cause for concern. Alright, so, as time has gone on, the multiverse is a concept that most fans are now aware of. When the Multiverse of Madness runtime was released, most of the negative comments were along the lines of how can you explain the multiverse in that amount of time? This is a legitimate worry, except for the fact that Phase 4 has so far dedicated 40% of its projects to developing the concept of the multiverse in the MCU. The major plot of this film, like the main characters involved, is poised to take off. It started with Wanda peeking through the dark hold and then hearing the voices of her non-existent children in the WandaVision finale. Many fans believe she has accessed the multiverse in some manner, shape, or form. This could explain why Doctor Strange seeks multiverse counsel from Wanda. So, that was the first seed sown into Phase 4's first project. Then there's Loki, who may be considered the prequel to Multiverse of Madness. Loki explains the concept of several realities, how the multiverse is intended to work, and how it has deviated from the standard. It covers the concept of variations, nexus events, and how one timeline can have a significant impact on another. It even introduces He Who Remains, aka Kang the Conqueror, a comic book character associated with the multiverse and the weaving of different universes. Loki was able to leverage all of those plot points as the narrative for the MCU's most watched Disney Plus series, while also laying the groundwork for Multiverse of Madness. Both of these series were written by Michael Waldron. Moving on to What If. This is a series devoted to acquainting readers with the concept of the multiverse. Each episode depicts an alternate universe of a well-known MCU tale or character. While it is unknown whether any from this series will be directly referenced or influenced by Multiverse of Madness, having anything in canon that makes people familiar with the idea of the multiverse means less effort is required from Multiverse of Madness. Finally, Spider-Man No Way Home joins Loki as a sort of prequel to Doctor Strange 2, as it works directly within the universe for the entirety of the film. Variants, alternate universes, and flaws in the multiverse itself are all depicted in one of the most popular films of all time. Since Phase 4, the concept of the multiverse has been a significant focus of the MCU. Multiverse of Madness will be able to take all of that setup and devote it to explaining rather than introducing. This makes for a much more interesting tale. The Multiverse of Madness is getting ready to take off as soon as the action begins. Consider Multiverse of Madness to be a sort of fine dining experience. Consider Sam Raimi and Michael Waldron to be the master chefs. Consider WandaVision, Loki, What If, and No Way Home to be the sous chefs. Doctor Strange, Wanda, and Wong's ingredients were made by the sous chefs. They have also prepared the concept of the multiverse so that it is at the optimal temperature for use. All Raimi and Waldron have to do now is walk in and start cooking. No need for preparation. Sure, the professional chefs could have prepared all the items individually and made this exquisite feast in 2 hours and 30 minutes. However, if everything is prepped and ready to go, fans may be able to just have the same lunch in just over 2 hours. No one wants to wait longer for a great meal. Fans may enjoy some great food while also not having to wait too long for it to come, if everything is properly prepared. But long-winded analogies aside, this is why Doctor Strange 2 will be fine even with its shorter runtime. So there you have it, folks. Did you like today's video? Let us know down in the comments below what you think of Doctor Strange 2 having a bit of a shorter runtime. With this though, we're gonna wrap up the video, so if you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible videos like this one. We hope to meet you guys again in the next video, but until then, I'll catch you later.